this is Feeks, and today I'm going to show you guys how to build a bud switch. Here we are. Well, first I'm going to show off with explaining what a bud switch is and how they work. This right here is technically a bud switch. Bud stands for block update detection. So this detects when a block is being updated. Get out of here. Alright. So what happens is if a piston is powered diagonally from a block is powered diagonally from a piston, whenever that piston gets updated, it'll extend. But now that it's extended, it won't retract unless that diagonal block becomes unpowered. And there it goes. That's all a bud switch really is. It's nothing too crazy. There's different ways to build them, obviously, but they're all based off of this concept, or at least the ones with pistons. So this is my little design of a bud switch. There it is. Nothing too crazy. I just have a torch underneath here, which powers this line of redstone into this repeater, which powers this diagonal block from the piston. And then when the piston extends, it pushes the block, no longer powering itself, so when it gets another block update, it will retract. There it is. And there's various ways to update it. Like you can update it with a repeater like this. You can update it through a wall with redstone. You could update it with blocks, obviously. You can update it with fire and things like that, but there's just any way you can really think of. Well, not any way, but most ways where it involves a block being updated is where we'll get this to work. There's no real, there's many applications for this. It's very useful. Like, you can use it to make day-night sensors. Ivan has one in his tree machine to make it pretty much automated. I use it to hide doors mainly, because if you have this covered up like that, then there you go. It looks like a wall. You can build a little fireplace around it, something like that. And then this could be any part of this could be your output really. Just have to invert the signal, and then you can get the pistons to do whatever you want whenever you update the block, like so. See, piston closes, open it. And yeah, you can build doors off of that. But that's all really a bud switch is. It's just if you power a piston diagonally and then update it, it'll extend, and then when you unpower it and update it, it'll retract. That is all a bud switch is. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, just a quick little update. Mine was just an on-off bud switch. I figured I might as well show you different types of bud switches, like different things that you can use. Mine was just on or off while they use it. And also something that you guys might find interesting is they work with records, which I guess could be used for many different things. But yeah, mine's just on or off, which you can turn all these into on or off based with T flip-flops and stuff like that, or pulse limiters and stuff like that. But that's just on off. This one gives a pulse, just in case you need a pulse for something. There's a little pulse. And then this one is actually one of Ivan's favorites. This is one he likes to use. I actually compacted it a little bit more, but it's the same thing. This one's pretty nifty. It can be just a pulse. I don't know, the game's lagging a little bit, but yeah, right there it's just a pulse. And then if you just add a tick to it, it becomes on or off. I think that's pretty cool. Just adding ticks to it creates an on-off or a pulse. This one I actually start. Well, I guess it depends on what you need it for, but they're all useful and everything. It's just those ones just too useful in certain cases. But yeah, those are bud switches. If you guys don't know how to build this, I guess I can build them really fast. They're not really complicated at all. This is Ivan's. This one's really simple. All it is you got your piston. You got, what is this? Block, torch, redstone. Put our blocks down, and then here's our diagonal part. Like I said before, you need to power it diagonally. We put this repeater here. This one's pretty important because if we don't, then this will power it and it'll create a clock like that. And then so we put the repeater there, put our block there, connect the redstone, then we place a block here, and then place the redstone right here. And this piece of redstone right here powers the block diagonal, which is what creates it a bud switch right there. And then just adding the tick to it turns it into an on and off bud switch, which is pretty cool. This one is I don't remember who. Oh wait, no, that was Ivan's. This one, I don't remember whose design it was, but I saw it in day and night sensor, and I thought it was a pretty cool little design. All this one is we have place our piston, gotta go 2 block, or place our block, go 2 down, and then place our torch, and then we need a repeater. This needs to be set on 2 ticks. Then you place your torch, place a block above that, and then you need to place your blocks, or your place some blocks like that, and right here, and then that powers the redstone, and the redstone's powering the piston diagonally. And now whenever you update it, it'll give it a pulse like that. So they're all pretty easy to make. They're all very useful in different cases, but those are some different designs for bud switches. So yeah, here we are.